Okay, if you want to keep track of how much money the government sends out in grants every year, the Federal Reserve Board, you ever heard about that? You heard a lot about that, right? Well, they're the one that keeps track of this, and they have a good database here. It's called FRED, F-R-E-D, which I'm not sure what that means, stlouisfed.org. That's the Federal Reserve of St. Louis. So there's they have about 6 offices, I think, around. And so here's the federal government current transfer payments, government social benefits to persons. So this is personal grants they give out. See, they call it different names. They don't even call it grants. They call it transfer payments. It goes from one person to the other, right? The government to you. Okay, now here's the big ones for this year. Some of the big ones, particularly the Biden ones that I think are very important. And it's really like here, Pittsburgh's getting about $4 or $5 million, $400 million, or $300 or $400 million to train people for better jobs. These are people particularly without college degrees. For you to get training, either a couple months, a couple years, or whatever, they pay for it all, pay living expenses and things like that. Now, it's different in every county, so you have to check where yours is. And the best way to do it is go to something called Career One Stop. I had it here and I just killed it. CareerOneStop.org. Okay, go there. You put in your zip code, and then you find the office locally, and you make an appointment to call the counselor, who will sit down and show you all the government money programs that you could have. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, but that's where to start. Okay, another thing you want to know is tax season is right now, and now the government just changed the rules where there's 13 states now that they'll take care of all your taxes, and get it get you filed for free. Okay, so there's free help and free tax help and everything. You don't have to go to Intuit and things like that. TurboTax, they're being sued by the government for scamming people on taxes. So you want to use the free one, and that's from the IRS itself. They have 13 states that have completely free for federal and state, and probably within a year or so, it'll be the whole country. Okay, how do you find out about getting free tax help from in those states and any states? You go to irs.gov/APP, like for appointment, office-locator. I'll put all these links in the description below. So these are the taxpayer assistance centers. You put in your zip code and you find out all the people where you live, and it shows you how you can make appointments online or in person or whatever to get this done for you for free. Okay, now that's important because everybody's going to be around. The tax preparers are going to be around scaring the pants off you that you have to file with them, and they just sell you. I mean, they charge you $300 for almost nothing, and you can get all that done for free. Okay, you have a student loan. Okay, Biden did so much stuff on student loans that you should be aware of. Go to studentaid.gov. That's a repayment plan. It depends on your income. They'll readjust your payments based on the income, and then they can be down to zero. That's right. So, and they want you to live on subsistence, then they only take a small percentage of what's over basic living. So they're not going to take much. And then after 10 or 20 years, it's all forgiven. So you can get rid of like $100,000 of student loans. Okay, that's one way for the payment plan. Now they have other forgiveness programs. And if you go to studentaid.gov, make sure you look at all those, whether you're a victim of a forgery, or you had a bad school, all this kind of stuff. You have a disability, boy, that's sort of easy to get actually then. Okay, that's the Pittsburgh one again. I know. Here's $14,000 grant to fix up your home. Okay, this is mainly for appliances and weatherization and things like that. I have the link to the White House report on that. That money's going to the states. It's starting to be in states now. There's about a dozen states that have the money. It really comes from your state Department of Energy. Okay, now here, $50,000 to start a business if you have bad credit and low income. Special program now. Biden's trying to really expand this thing. So go to SBA.gov and then put in /local assistance. Make an appointment with a counselor about these programs for low income and bad credit. Consumer finance. Get the government to sue people for you who screw over your money. Your bank, your credit card company, auto loans, payday loans, all these people that probably don't treat you very well. Well, you have the power. You get their attention and get the money that you deserve by filing a report with this organization called consumerfinance.gov. They usually within 15 days, they investigate, they'll call the organization. And this is the government calling. So it's like having the FBI call you. Yeah, you're going to shake in your boots a little bit because they could put these people out of business. So that's a way to get power in the game of playing with these big financial service companies. You have the power. Okay, for medications, if you need money to help pay your medical bills, okay? There's a bunch of programs that help you do that. And one of the programs, if you go to needymeds.org, needymeds.org, okay? And there's a whole bunch of programs. And if you put /copay-diseases, okay, then you find whatever disease you have. There's hundreds and even thousands of organizations that pay for your living expenses or expenses for your health care and stuff like that. Another place to go is panfoundation.org. panfoundation.org. They help you get a free counselor to get that bill down so you don't have to pay that bill. Okay, and all these links will be in the description below. Okay, so make sure you get them. Not going to charge, but I do charge if you need like unlimited help to apply for any grant you want. That's what Let's Go Help is. We've been doing that for about 2-3 years now, and we only charge $20, and you could get, this is a smorgasbord of grants. You get all you could eat. All right? We'll help you 24 hours a day and personal help. And we have training sessions. We have members helping members. Members who already got money teach you how they got it. It's stuff like it. And we have our own grants. Every month we give out $75,000. And actually now in February we're going to give out $95,000. God, that's more than I make. I can't get over how we're doing this, and it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful to give, and I'm so grateful. I have an organization like this that just is here to give help to people who have financial problems. Yeah. That's all we do, and we do that 24 hours a day, and I'll do this until I die. There's nothing more satisfying than to help people, and it grows my heart. And man, at 80 years old, there's not many muscles I could get stronger. Even my brain is getting weaker, but my heart, I figure I could grow that till I die. And that's by giving and loving and helping people. So let me help you too.